I was walking down the street the other day, taking in the sights, on my way to visit you. I bumped into an old high school friend I hadn't seen in years. He wasn't looking too good, oh no. He needed some potluck, oh potluck. Potluck on out to see him through alright. He needed some potluck, oh potluck. I like to watch the ponies run around the track every now and then. Oh, such power and grace. I put my money down on number 5 to win, place, and show. I sit back down and I pray for a little potluck. Potluck on out to see me through sometime. I need a little potluck, oh potluck, alright. Boom, 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 diddle boom, 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 potluck, boom, boom, diddle boom, boom, diddle boom, boom, potluck, boom, boom, diddle boom, boom, diddle boom, boom, potluck, boom, boom, diddle boom, boom, diddle boom. Now you and me, girl, we've been together for many years.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Duncan Showroom. It's number 39. Eugene Smith, Tales and Tunage. Tales of the Road, Tales of Majesty. And we have the eternal flame of youth here at the Duncan Showroom that's helping us keep it together, eh, Gene?
39 days.
39 days, 39 shows. We're creeping up on the infamous longest festival in the world.
That's right, I know.
That's right. And they're all ready to go, or they're getting ready to go, as John was telling us last week.
Mm-hmm.
Planning for any contingency.
Yeah, so he can get, people spaced out wherever if he can get a venue for that.
John likes people to be spaced out. That's right. And, there's a rumor that you might even be in town long enough to open the festival. Is that true?
Yes.
You're willing
John
to?
asked me. I'm going to stick around.
That is so great.
And be on the show this year.
Nice. That is so great.
I know.
Well, as we tell you every year, I mean, we miss you at the Folk Festival. 39 Days misses you, so that's a good thing that you get.
So I'm going to be around this year for the day.
I hear you're opening for Malachi. Never mind. We're all
Aren't
opening
we
for
all?
Malachi.
Yeah.
Check News was here when? Yesterday? Today. And Martin Jones stepped in. Dr. Ted was there. And who else? Phil Kent, former mayor of Duncan. Marcia Todd, good. So you guys put on a good show until John got here. Great. It's hard to replace Longevity John. It's true.
That's good.
What do you know about spring? You feeling good?
I'm feeling just fantastic, to tell you.
You look good today.
I feel, got some sunny clothes on,
Yeah, nice.
To go with the weather,
The weather. It was hot out. I worked in the sun today. I got hot. Came inside, put on my Mr. Rogers sweater. What's that melody? Oh, it's a bird. Birds of spring.
Birds of spring.
Yeah, it was beautiful out there. We're so lucky to be here in the Cowichan Valley, man.
It changed real quick, didn't it?
It did.
It changed. The weather changed real quick.
We went from, we had like a week of summer, and then we went back into our gloomy, wet spring, which we need.
Yeah.
And the flowers came out, the sting nettle, everything was ready. Morel mushrooms, just paradise, man.
I saw tulips.
Tulips were blooming.
Yeah, amazing. One side is still clear and the other side is still foggy.
Oh, so you can only see half the tulip.
Well, I can see the whole tulip,
Right.
but one side's really bright and the other side's a little dull.
So that was part of your wondering about your travel date. Did you call the doctor? Did they tell you when you might
He
expect?
just said maybe you could do it this month, and
Oh.
I'm on a waiting list now for some reason or
That's so wacky.
other. I know.
Shipment from Germany. Apparently.
No, it's not that
That's not
anymore.
it.
No,
Okay.
no. It just has to do with them.
Okay. Good. With their schedule. That's
Their
right.
schedule.
Busy.
Well,
with
they
the
say they
eyes.
keep sanitizing the hospital and everything else.
I suppose the waiting or the operating rooms would be slower.
Yeah.
'Cause they're normally bing bang boom up there. And so you will get the lens in,
Yeah.
open the 39 days, and then fly off to Ontario.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Hopefully,
Gotcha.
that's going to happen. Yeah.
Well,
And I might even be able to get up island to visit my son and granddaughter
that
and
would
the
be great.
Yeah, before they go camping. So
nice.
that'd be nice to do that. I haven't seen them in person in 9-10 months.
That's hard.
They live
eh?
just up in Royston.
And Mitzi is now
12.
oh my gosh, preteen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff goes on. My
Yeah.
granddaughter's preteen and she's 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's how fast girls grow, right, Cara? Especially modern girls, they know everything at 9. They're very smart.
Boys are still going.
Where's my video game? We're still doing that. I thought our species would evolve or our gender, but well, maybe a little bit. So you're going to start us off with some music today, just for a change.
Just for a change,
Just for a
yes.
change, yeah.
Just for a change, I thought I'd just
Yeah.
play something. I was sort of debating whether I should do something on my kalimba or my
Right.
guitar, so I brought both. And it ended up I'm going to do something with my guitar instead. And
Spontaneity, that's us. We just like to wing it.
yeah,
Yeah.
with some hot sauce. I'm going to do for you is a Steve Forbert tune. Steve Forbert had a song out on the radio years ago. I guess it was in the 80s. It was called Romeo's Tune.
Oh.
And it wasn't on the chart, like on the radio a long time, but but when I heard it, I went, oh, what is that? You know?
Yeah.
And it was a bit. Anyways,
Stood
Romeo's
out for
Tune.
you.
Yeah, it stood out. So I went out and bought his album.
Really?
Yeah. It was going, well, meet me in the middle of the day. Let me hear you say everything's okay. Bring me southern kisses from your room.
Oh, yeah.
Meet me in the middle of the night. Let me hear you say everything's all right. Let me smell the moon in your perfume. You know.
Ooh, sexy.
So anyways, so this is one of his songs that I'm going to do for you. It's called Big City Cat. Buildings and people down under the skies. I walk along looking out through my eyes. I'm getting so skinny, it hurts to sit down. I'm deep in a well, I'm in the right track of town. Well, it's dirty for dirty, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and a sigh for a sigh. And everything's edgy, like musical chairs. And everyone's looking, but who really cares? Well, I'm trying to get up, trying to laugh in my head. I'm walking on eggs and I'm climbing on thread. There's motors and traffic, racket and horns. My weary old stairway is wobbly and worn. There's a hissing of heaters banging on the pipes, screaming of women laughing all night, and babies are crying. Somebody's dog is barking so loudly there's a man in the hall. Well, it's some kind of lunatic, he's following me. He's down by the John, so I can't take a pee. I'm supposed to get happy. I'm here where it's at. I'm a face in a crowd. I'm a big city cat. Buildings and people down under the skies. I look along, looking up from my eyes. I'm getting so skinny, hurts to sit down. I'm deep in a well, I'm in the right track of town. Well, it's dirty for dirty, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a sigh for a sigh. And everything's edgy, like musical chairs. Everyone's looking, but who really cares? Well, I'm trying to get up, trying to laugh in my head. I'm walking on eggs and I'm climbing on thread. There's bracket and horns, musical man. Oh, I'm telling you now, I'm a big city cat. Big city cat.
Big City Cat. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
There
Nice.
we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice. Well, I can see why you like that song. It kind of echoes some of your own songwriting style a
he
bit.
tells
Yeah.
most of his songs. He tells stories.
Yeah.
Like, whether they're good or bad, he
Right.
tells stories. And I kind of like his writing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that one. Do you ever get that nostalgia waves where you miss the big city in that kind of a career?
Sometimes, but not a lot. I think what I miss about growing up in Toronto and being from Toronto is I miss the ethnic foods.
Right.
Like,
so good.
there's 26 different countries represented in Toronto.
Yeah.
So 5 million people or 6 or whatever
Right.
it is.
Right.
So I miss that, quite a bit. But the bars are closed and everything, so I miss that too sometimes.
Yeah, the excitement of the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pub
yeah,
bar
yeah,
scene.
yeah.
Huh.
So,
Nice.
other than that, well, there's a lot. You could be a Torontonian and live there all your life and still never see everything.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's lots of like last summer we went and saw the Van Gogh exhibit.
Oh, how was that?
It was wonderful. It was
Yeah.
all on it was a wall.
Oh, they did it outside.
Oh no, it was inside.
Inside, but-
It was the building itself used to belong to the Star
Right.
Paper, and it was one of their warehouses, and so
Oh, cool.
they used the whole wall. And you drive up in your car, and you park, and then it's all you're surrounded by the whole thing. It was just wonderful.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
a wonderful way to show Van Gogh's
Yes.
life, in paintings. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I was amazed last time I was in London 2 years ago that they use the outdoor spaces a lot like that, like gallery spaces, so the art piece would be enclosed in plexiglass. But
Mhm.
it's like you're walking through a museum, but you're outside
Yeah.
on the riverbank. Yeah, great.
And the other
weather.
place we went to one time was the where they have all the fish.
The fish market.
No, and swimming around.
Oh, live fish.
Yeah, live fish. It's down by
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, I guess.
That's Vancouver. Marineland.
No,
yeah.
it's, no. This is in Toronto.
Oh.
It's right behind the Blue Jay Stadium,
Oh,
and it's I forget the name of it now. Wow, boom.
Ontario Place.
No,
No.
it's right downtown. But anyways, maybe somebody out there is chatting and they'll remember the name of it.
We got to look in a minute.
Yeah.
I'll put my glasses on.
But
These-
what I liked about it was when you walk in, it's all the fish from the lakes. So it's all freshwater fish.
Yeah.
So you see the pike and and all that, and they're all swimming. Then when you keep going along, then they get
Right.
into the saltwater
Oh,
fish,
that's cool.
and they got sharks.
As
and
if you were careening down the St. Lawrence Seaway into the open ocean. That's a good idea.
and they have sharks and everything
Yeah.
else. And then they also have a room where they have. It was just amazing. And at the end of it, you get to see all the machinery that keeps all the water, because they have to have the waters at a certain temperature.
Right. Yeah.
And you'll also see divers in the saltwater fishing tanks, huge tanks, and they're feeding the fish. And I asked somebody, one of the workers, how do they keep the predators from eating all the other little fish and all? They said, we just keep them well fed.
Oh,
and that way they're not hungry at all, so they don't bother the other fish.
It's like feed your cat well, it won't eat all the birds.
Yeah, exactly. So that was kind of neat, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there's great things to see.
But the only weird thing that I found was they have you can get your picture taken, and you can get your picture taken beside a photograph or whatever of all these beautiful fish from the sea, right? You know, all the colors and everything. And then they have another one where they had the big jaws of a shark.
Oh.
and there was this guy and his wife, and they had their little baby. And that's where he put the baby in between.
As you would.
He puts his baby in between the jaws of the shark, and they're taking pictures of it.
Oh, good.
Then you buy these pictures, right? I'm going, why would you do that?
People do weird things with their babies. Well, they're expendable after all. Yeah.
Yeah, they grow up to be kids and then adults. So.
Oh my Lord, yes. Well, that's exciting, and you will be back there. Although you said you don't go into the city that much.
No.
Especially with COVID.
No.
Stay out in Oakville where it's safe.
Out in Oakville, and then we go to a lake. We're out in the country and stuff.
Yeah.
We're not in crowds of people or anything.
No. Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, actually, we've received notice. It's called Ripley's Aquarium.
Oh, there it is. Ripley's Aquarium. That's it.
Who we got? John O'Flynn says, give us the music. Well, we're working on that, John. Fresh Pete Hair, Tunage. Carol Gordon, hey, Victorian Pete. Victoria says, hey, Carol, no matter how long I know this man, he always has something new up his endless sleeve. Well, that keeps you exciting and on the edge, Victoria. That's good. I've known him for a long time, too. Never boring. Our wrestling, the show just goes with my dandy Mary Fox mug full of West Home tea. Oh, with a shout out to West Home tea. He must have bought some West Home tea when he was here. I think. A trifecta hat trick. I don't know what that means. Aquarium, Ripley's Aquarium. Yep, that's it. Oh, good. So that's right downtown Toronto.
Yep, right beside the... what is that stadium called? See, I've been away so long.
We've been away so long.
I can't remember what the Blue
baseball?
Jays...
Blue Jays?
Yeah, the Blue Jays Stadium.
It used to be the Sky Dome. I
Sky,
still call it that.
Yeah, it's the Sky Dome.
Rogers or something
Rogers, yeah.
Because they have such good cable. Now, what do you think remember the Ontario, what was the grounds right by the river there, or by the
Ontario Place?
Ontario Place, then that revolving stage. I wonder if that just deteriorated.
The Forum. When they tore that down, it was a shame. That was a wonderful place to play.
So they took it down.
That was and the stage would go around.
Yeah,
it was really slow. It would go around,
yeah.
And you knew that your time was up when it came back to the. Yeah, that was the set. Yeah, and we opened up for Kool and the Gang.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And what they did was they darkened the whole place.
Yeah.
And Kool and the Gang came running out of their dressing room.
Wow.
And they had jumpsuits on with flashing lights.
Oh, great. What a show, eh? What a show. What year do you think that was? What era?
It was in the 80s.
80s. Oh, man.
Yeah.
So sad. I guess they didn't use it enough over the years and it deteriorated.
I saw Ray Charles there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And Ray Charles, I saw Ray Charles 6 times when he was performing. And every time he performed, whenever he would introduce the Raylettes, they would always get up there and they'd go to sing and their mics would always feed back.
Oh.
And it happened every time.
That's
I thought
weird.
maybe it was just part of the show. I didn't know. But so this at the Forum, Ray's up there playing and he introduces the Raylettes. They come out and they're standing by the mics and then he starts the song. He starts singing and their microphones all start squealing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he gets halfway there and he goes, stop, hold it, and he stops everything and he starts talking to the tech guys up in the booth there and he says, come on, you guys. He says, come on now. He says, I don't know what's going on up there, but you guys should know how to find those knobs up there and do the right thing. He says, I'm blind and I can find my knob.
That's right.
That's what he said. And the whole place just cracked right up.
True enough. No trouble finding my knob in the dark.
Yeah,
That's right.
so they fixed it and everything. But it was just wonderful. That the form was wonderful,
Yeah. Huh. Well.
So who do we have
Life
this
is good.
week?
We have an amazing guest. Now, this young lady's father was here. How many weeks ago?
A month or so ago.
We lose track. Chuck McCandless was here, and we have his daughter, Cara McCandless, this week. One of the musical family. Yeah, I know. Great family, well loved in the Valley, and Cara's been working hard this year. Now, you'll remember what this stage was like when you're in the peak of your songwriting fever, and how terrible it would be to be stuck in COVID. So much admiration for Cara, because she's been posting a lot of things online, and I think that's the saving grace for a lot of songwriters, is just to put things up online, and she's been working hard at that. So we're really thrilled to have her.
All right.
Yeah, come on up, Cara. Yay!
Yay!
They're just going to talk. The entrance is always
talking about you.
That's right. How are you?
Hi, I'm really good, considering.
I know, yeah.
Everyone can say that, right?
That's right.
Slam the considering on the end.
Life is weird.
Yeah. Put considering on the end.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you must be looking forward to it. I know you have some dates, probably solo dates with 39 Days.
I do.
And you have Pixel trio
Mm-hmm.
of wonderful women, and really interesting trio. It's you guys were doing some great work before. Well, over a year ago, right?
Yeah. The band sort of fell apart a little bit. There was some illness, and someone had a baby, and so now we're kind of then throw COVID on top of all that, right? So, but now we're moving forward, and we're gonna do a show. Like every year, we do a show.
Nice.
At the 39 Days, so we're looking forward to that and get ready for it.
Good. And the McCandless family band?
Yeah, we're gonna play as well. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
It's a tradition.
It's a tradition, and I'm really, really hoping that it'll end up being in the park.
Oh,
you know,
me too.
Right? Like it's just the way it's got to be. Like I don't know, the online stuff is great. It's a great medium, and it's a great opportunity that we still have that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're talking about it before the show. Is like, where's the audience? You just miss that.
Yeah. Miss
That
the
energy.
feedback.
Yeah, the energy, the feedback. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but.
Well, doctor's
Except
pretty
for
good
Tim.
for feedback.
Yeah, we never
Martin?
get. We never
Martin's
get
here.
feedback.
Sorry, bud. We didn't mean it. We didn't.
Not that.
And one of the saddest things ever is that 2 years in a row now you've missed your St. Patty's Day gig, and you guys were like I think several years you did 2 gigs in the same day, right?
There
or
were
at least
times.
2.
Yeah, definitely. And at least my dad would be off doing a couple things, and then it was hard not doing St. Patty's Day the past couple years. But
Weird. Yeah, that's the way it is.
here we are.
Ugh, strange times.
Strange times.
So what are you going to hit us with this?
I'm going to hit you guys with a newer song. It is up at my YouTube channel. It's called Rebuilding Me. And it's just based on life and, piecing yourself back together.
All right.
It's basically what it's about. It goes like this. Hang on. It's a slow process, that's for sure. Open a window when you close the door. Tossing bits of me through the cracks that I could see. I'm here and I'm there, either side pieces of me. Rebuilding slowly. I gave myself, I gave my strength, gave all that I could give. Used it up, I gave too long, promises empty. I gave my heart, I gave my all, blindly fighting. I gave up to save myself, slowly piece by piece. Rebuilding me. It's a tough road, that's for sure. to the floor, pedal to the floor. Directions out the window, but I won't turn back around. I drive all night through the dark until I'm finally found. Rebuilding from the ground. I gave myself, I gave my strength, gave all that I could give. Used it up, I gave too long, promises empty. I gave my heart, I gave my all, blindly fighting. I gave up to save myself, slowly piece by piece. Rebuilding, rebuilding me. Oh, that boy, he dragged you down, took your spark, kept your love tied and bound. Oh, it's time to take back your crown. Remember the you before he came around. It's a battle every day, that's for sure. Fighting for yourself behind closed doors. Rebuilding, rebuilding slowly. I gave myself, I gave my strength, gave all that I could give. Used it up, I gave too long, promises empty. I gave my heart, I gave my all, blindly fighting. I gave up to save myself, slowly piece by piece. Rebuilding, yeah, yeah, yeah. Rebuilding, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm rebuilding, rebuilding me. Oh, I'm rebuilding, rebuilding me. Ah, fun.
Great song. Oh my goodness.
Thank you very much.
Nicely done.
So nice to have the djembe on that and little, playing music with someone.
With
for a
someone.
change.
A
Whoa.
live person.
Wow, yeah, it's totally the way it is these days. You're
Yeah.
practicing by yourself, playing by yourself, so cool. Am I doing back to back? Is that what's happening?
No, Billy's got something to say there.
Oh, okay.
Bill does? Never. No, we like to chat you up in between. And the legendary, we had Paul Rozelle here. And, of course,
Oh, yes.
one of the stories about Paul and Lorna was that their son Tad was conceived at the first folk festival,
Yeah.
Islands Folk Festival. So in asking you about your birthplace of Winnipeg,
Yes.
and, of course, your parents' long involvement with the Winnipeg Folk Festival, we counted the months back, and it seems like it might be possible
Yeah,
that you were.
yeah, it's probably extremely possible. And if it wasn't, at the Winnipeg Folk Festival, it was at least, the parties getting organized for the
That's
festival.
right. Those raucous volunteers.
So
That's right.
how old were you when you moved out here?
How old was I? I moved out in 1996, and
Okay.
that was the year of the huge snowstorm that
I was here then.
everyone
yeah,
blamed me for it. They're like, "You brought it with you. You brought it with you." I'm like, "Yeah, it's not
that's
leaving me
right.
alone."
I came in '96 too.
Nice.
The biggest snowstorm.
It was
in 60
crazy.
years
I
or
know.
something. I know.
It was absolutely nuts. But I was the only one that showed up at work.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get to work.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference.
The rest of the island shut down.
Yeah. Well, I was actually in Vancouver at the time. I lived
Right.
in North Vancouver, but I walked to work and made
Oh,
sure I
wow.
got there, gave myself the time.
Yeah.
You just did. That's what you did.
Yeah.
Snow
were-
schmo.
You were the only one there.
That's right. That's right. Took care of everything.
Right.
Smooth day at work.
You don't miss a beat.
What's your profession now? What do you do for your daytime?
I'm an education assistant.
Nice.
So, I really enjoy it. It's thoroughly rewarding, especially when you see those moments when it clicks with a child and, seeing them go, oh, I can try that or I can do that. Yeah, it's a great job. I love it. But I mean, music's my passion.
Yes.
So
So what ages are they?
anywhere from, kindergarten to grade 8,
Okay.
10. I'm all over the place right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoy my job. Love it.
The ringer. They put you in wherever they need you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Throw me where I need to go. And that's what I always say. I go where I'm needed.
Yeah.
Where do I need to go? I go where I'm needed.
Which particular school, though? Or
I'm at Queen Margaret School.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Good system there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great school. Love it. If you like horses,
Yeah.
it's all for you. And I mean, I've been there. I was there for 10 years as a bus driver
No, right.
before
yeah.
I got my education, and then went back because I just love the community. It's
Yeah.
a great place
Nice.
for sure.
Nice.
One
Yeah.
of our great pals from the theater community, Kimberly Phillips, is there. You
Yes,
know
yes,
Kimberly.
yes. She's
And who else do
amazing.
we know that works there? Does Naomi?
No,
No, she doesn't
No.
work up there.
no. But we know her.
We know her.
Did you know she's from the south of France?
She's what?
Did you? Did you know she's from the south of France?
She is very French. She's French.
She is.
Not like that funny French that we speak in Canada. But yeah, she's your one of the other third of Pixel, and the other member. Tell us a little bit about the
Tanya
third.
Gillespie. She actually teaches. She teaches piano, drums. She's a music teacher up at Tunage.
Yes.
And yeah, we've been playing together a while.
Yeah.
It was a kind of funny situation. We were up at the Firehouse Wine Bar, just hanging out as friends.
Yes.
And we were, they have gigs in here. And I said, yeah, I've been wanting to get a gig here and just play. And they're like, we should play a gig. And we're like, so we booked the gig before we even
That's great.
practiced or
Right.
did anything. I'm like, okay, it's on. So here we go. So it was sort of how we all created Pixel.
Well,
Booked the gig first.
You hadn't even finished your martinis, right?
No,
Yeah.
no.
And you had a gig.
Yeah,
well,
so
the
it's
chemistry of your friendship really comes through in the music, and it's a wonderful trio. Yeah,
It's
we look
so much
forward to
fun.
it. Yeah.
And generally when we're practicing, we're having as much fun as we
Right.
are when we're playing. At the
That's a
time,
good
for
sign,
sure.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And we're friends outside of it, so love them both. Love you guys if you're
Love
out
you
there.
guys.
Well, you always learn more when you're having fun.
Oh, totally.
You do,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I agree. And it's just you're creating memories too. Like if you're hating it, you're playing music. It's coming together, but
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
well, whatever. But yeah, we love hanging out and playing. That's a great
So
point.
This is such a weird climate. I think not COVID, but the age where songwriters are on Spotify. Do you have any particular goals in terms of your own songwriting, publishing? You know, where
Yes.
you see yourself going?
Yeah. At this point, I was thinking about this in case this sort of idea came up, these questions. I was like, yeah, you know what? At this point, I'm just, I'm not getting younger. I'm just trying to push out. I write so much material.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It's almost a curse.
Yeah.
It's a gift, but it's almost a curse. So I'm just trying to push out as much stuff as I can because I know there's going to be 4 more behind it.
Yeah.
So just get it out there, put it up wherever it needs to go.
Yeah.
I'm always creating, but I mean, my main goal is like I really want to publish and sell music,
Yeah.
like for other artists that are interested to want to perform it, if they want to grab a song. And I've got some opportunities, a little bit of that's happening, which is really exciting.
Oh, nice.
It's only taken this long. I'm now
Yeah.
I've been playing
29.
music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
29, 20. I've been playing since I was born. So, so yeah, it's taken some time, but it's happening. But I'd love more of it. I love touring. I love playing. That's gonna always be part of my life. But definitely would love to hear other people succeed. And I've always said this too. If I ever make it big, I'm going to do at least one song from all my friends who helped me along the way. I'll buy a song off of them and
Yeah.
make a version of it.
Make a version,
Yeah,
yeah.
give them a hand too, right? So
Nice. Well, it's a good goal
Pay it
and
back.
kind of realistic balance between performing yourself and
yeah,
selling your own music.
yeah. I don't think I'd ever stop performing
No.
or writing. So if it happens, it happens. I'm not out trampling or trying to find people to do it, and just kind of hoping it's going to be serendipitous. And
Yeah.
I'm putting it all out there.
Good.
It's floating
That's good.
around,
That's,
right?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
It's floating around out there.
Okay, so it's your turn again.
All right.
I just wanted to mention that Nye's watching. She said, I love that song, Cara. And so is Leanie, of course.
Hi, Leanie. Oh, yes. Hi, Leanie. Love you. Hi, Nye. Love you.
And Peter, you know how Peter Russell likes his words. Incredibly different, piquant voice, Cara.
Yes.
Where else does piquant get
Picante
used?
is like
Picante is like
mio picante, spicy.
spicy. Oh, good word, Pete. Nice. And Carol Gordon loved it, Cara. Thanks.
Thank you.
Pete's chiming in with Queen Margaret School trivia. The
Oh.
former school of Duncan-born Sir Conrad Swan. architect of the Canadian flag. Who knew that?
Wow.
Peter did.
Yeah. and those tidbits.
Yeah, tidbits.
All the interest, yeah. So this song's a little jazzy number. It's called "To Give My Love," and it's about having so much love to give and no one to receive it or nowhere to put it. In a sense, it's kind of what it's about. Do you mind if I don't need to count it in, do I? Just feel it, Eugene? Hey, and thanks for having me, you guys. This is,
you.
a lot of fun. You guys are entertaining. It's totally like
Thank you.
talk show practice.
Hey, we've been working it.
Love it. Great. Okay, here we go. There's a big ending for you.
That was the accent.
That's right. Should have done that ending.
What a finale.
Good exclamation mark. Well, Cara, your hard work is showing. I mean, the strength of your guitar playing and vocalizations is just really wonderful.
Thanks, Bill. Thank you.
Good stuff. So happy to have you here.
Thanks for having me. It's been great. And thanks, Tim.
Doctor. And Longevity John.
And John, if you're out
Yes,
there, thank
sirree.
you. Thanks for having me, guys. It's been great.
You bet.
Fun, eh? It's very,
Yeah.
very relaxing here
Yeah.
at the showroom.
Very, very relaxing. All right.
No, don't leave. Well, you can either play along or sing along
Yeah,
in the
you can
last one.
stay up here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna sing goodnight, everybody. You'll catch on. I'll do it in the key of C. In the key of C, if that's good with you. And we'd like to thank everybody for hanging in tonight.
We
and
really
tuning
do.
in. Yes, we really do. It's 39 shows we've been. This is the 39th show.
39.
I know. I know.
Get a compliment from Victoria, Eugene's lady, for your wonderful.
Thank you, Victoria.
vocalizations.
Appreciate it.
She's great. She's awesome.
You better believe it.
You better believe it.
Nice.
Yes, we really appreciate everybody tuning in. All these shows we've been doing. We decided to do this. John approached us and asked us if we would do this when COVID hit
In a dark alley.
in a dark alley, and so the only time we took time off was 2 months, like last year during the summer, and then we started right back up again. And when I got back in September, and we've been going ever since. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Did he approach you with the business side or the bearded side?
No, just he just had the bearded side.
Okay.
Yeah, the bearded side.
That side, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
elfin magic. Yeah.
Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this show. Well, come on back next week, and we'll play you some more. Go on, Billy.
I'd just like to say goodnight, everybody, to all the spring people out there making love, making whoopee, having fun, coming out of their caves, coming out of their COVID caves into the light, the eternal flame of youth and humanity. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Your turn now.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks for being here. Oh, I say good night, everyone.
Woo-hoo.
Thanks for being here. Oh, we'll see you next time. Maybe have a beer.
Maybe.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night,
everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, come on back next week, and we'll play you. We're gonna play you. We're gonna play you. All right. Oh, good night. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night,
everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night,
everybody.
Well, come on back next week, and we'll play you some more. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-doo-da-doo-doo-doo-bum. Yeah, all right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thanks so much, Cara McCandless,
Thanks for having me.
Dr. Ted Cadillac, Longevity John, and Eugene Smith and Bill Levity. We'll see you next week for our guest, Ashley Way, all the way from Victoria. Ashley, we really are looking forward to you.
Cool.
I didn't get the cue card. I can't see the cue. I can't see the cue.
Forgot to hold up the cue card. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Take care.
Everybody.